Hello everybody, and welcome back. This is CalamityJack on the GGMC server, and I left off last time talking about how this is the place where I've settled. I went and looked at all these other places, and this, I think, is going to be it. I kind of have really big plans. There's a lot of stuff as I look around. I'm like, oh, I want to build this here and this there. But one of the first things I kind of want to start is at the top of this hill, I flattened out the top like a certain point. I'm gonna build a sort of a tower there, and the tower is really going to be there for looks, and a little bit of functionality. I guess it could house my bed maybe, whoops, and maybe some other small stuff. Maybe I'll do storage and stuff. I think I'm going to build storage for the time being in the mountain. The mountain's actually pretty hollow. I'll go down there in a bit and show you. It's pretty cool. From the water there's like a cave that you can get into, and it's pretty neat down there, especially since mobs don't spawn in the mushroom biome, so that's pretty cool. But one thing I really want to do with this build is some of my main bases and things like that. I have done sky bases before, but I've never done the floating island idea. And so I kind of had this idea of keeping with the theme with the mycelium, even though it's not the prettiest, but to kind of keep everything flowing together, is to kind of have like a kind of a spiral of speckled islands that spiral upwards to like a main base up top, and then have like I've had before, like a base down for strip mining and things like that. So the first thing I want to do is make sure that any of the islands I build in the sky stay in the mushroom island biome. But as you see, like those mushrooms out there floating out there, if you look on the top left, it says Mushroom Island Shore as my biome. Eventually this is going to change to ocean, so it keeps going out. So what I want to do up there, ocean. So what I want to do is kind of make an invisible, or not an invisible line, but I want to make a line to show where I can build, so that way I can kind of keep it all tight knit of the islands. I was kind of thinking of spreading them out more, but I guess the ocean is as far as it goes. So I'm going to make a line off camera here. One thing that's kind of neat that they changed in the last 1.6 patch is before, when you would put like place things over, like for instance, this is what I'm doing, like placing this, normally if you would break this block, it would leave this hole in the middle of the ocean, and it'd be really hard to fix. But they fixed it now where water corrects itself. So I'm just going to use cobble and do a rough outline here to show the border. I'm not going to put the border on the outside in the ocean biome, but it will be right so mobs don't spawn, but it will be just on the outside of the mushroom island. Alright, so here it is. I have kind of, recently started on the server, so I don't have many materials, and this was pretty much all my cobble. I have a couple cooked stacks of smooth stone, but I didn't feel like using them, and I think 25 this is the last of my cobble. I figured this was far enough. Whoa, that would have been bad. I figured that's far enough to know. I'm pretty sure it goes like out and around, but I get some pretty cool. I kind of like having this bubble here. Not that not that I would like to have the bubble here, but I was kind of thinking of having the floating islands kind of go like up in a spiral motion, and with that section way out there, I kind of can do that. So I'm thinking the first island will be like around here, of course up in the air, and then the next one will be probably that. I might incorporate this little edge here in it here. And then the next one will probably be a larger island, incorporating that strange bubble there. and then I can have another one here. And as they spiral around, I'll probably have another one like here up even higher, and then I'll have a and then I was thinking about having a main base, but it would be all lit up so I wouldn't have to worry about mob spawns with this ocean. That's ocean biome right there. Kind of like a perfectly round one like that up at the very top of the world at the whatever it is, 256 I think is the top of the world. And I've sat here at night too and nothing spawns, so that's all. It's actually considered a different biome. The one right now, if you look in the top left, it says Mushroom Island Shore. That is what this whole outside is, and then when we get close back to the land, it's just going to say Mushroom Island. There it goes. So I wanted to start building some stuff today, and I plan on having this tower here. I don't know how tall I want it, but I've had a design in my head, and we're going to play down and see how it goes. I don't think I have many materials though to build it. That's kind of my snag right now. I don't know how mobs spawn there, and the light level wouldn't allow them to with lava all around here. There was a zombie and a creeper sitting there. I don't think my box will go on fire. This is kind of my smelting system I have going on here. I know I'm missing out experience on it, but I pretty much take a lava bucket and then throw it in here, and lava can smelt up to 100 items, so it just goes burp. I think I showed this last episode. Anyway, so as those are cooking, we're gonna make it out of nether brick. The only problem is I haven't found a good place to farm it, so I've just been smelting my stuff up to bricks, which isn't bad. That's not very much. I have that's like 100 right there. I'll grab this. Alright, to the top. Alright, so we're up at the top now. I have all these plans, like I'm looking at everything, and there's so much to do, but not much time to do it in. Let's see how this would work. Yeah, I think it would have to be like this. 1, 2, 3. And then this will kind of hang off here like that. So it's going to be a tower. I should probably build it up. I've already used. Oh, okay, good. So I have this plan of having this tower. It's going to be the theme I kind of want to go for. I haven't really built with nether brick before, and that's kind of one of the things that the deciding factors is doing something I haven't done before. And one of those things too is I've never built, I think, with other than the Feed the Beast with Winehurst, if anyone's seen, is the sandstone as well. So it's going to be like a nether brick sandstone kind of build. This is just going to be the layout of it real quick. The nice thing is too is I don't need to light it up. I guess I'm gonna have this up as high. I'm just gonna use all my netherrack and just build as high up as it will go. And we'll take a look when it's done here. Well, that's kind of it right there. I plan on making it a bit taller, and then it's going to go kind of out with ramparts on the top there, and other things. Just on the top of that hill, that's all it's going to be. There's just this one kind of tower thing. I'm also going to incorporate sandstone into the build. After I have the tower completed, then I'll add details and such afterward, and then we'll start adding islands and such. one awesome, really awesome thing that I found is through the, I said I'd show this before the end of the episode, but you see where this torch is? There's actually 20 blocks below, in the caves below, I found a skeleton spawner. So with the builds I plan on doing, I was like, oh man, that's going to be really awesome for adding in kind of like a built-in mob trap within my base. So this is kind of like the back. Is this the back door? I think the other side's the back door. Yeah. So here it's pretty cool. The back of the island kind of it comes off to this cliff, and then it has a small section. I'll probably clear this dirt away, and I'm gonna build a building back here, maybe a dock where you can shoot off boats and stuff like that from here. But then underneath as well, it's gonna have a cool little, like it's already has this natural little, like if I just took out some dirt right here, you can just boat right on in. I think that's all I'm gonna do for today. I know it's not a whole lot of building and stuff. I don't have that many materials to do it. It was mostly just a kind of like a laying out a foundation of what's going to happen with this border here. And as you notice, it's been nighttime for at least 5 minutes, and there's been no spawns on the cobble, so we know we did a good job. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.